Okay, this movie was slated to be a horror and thriller movie. Now, does it have jump scares and do some scenes absolutely make the hairs on your arm stand up? Yes. But seeing this movie, I would classify it more as a suspenseful thriller. Just here to tell you, just so you'll know. Now, before I get started, I just want to let you know, to ease your mind, I'm not going to spoil anything. I'm not going to pick apart the main points of the movie or anything. I'm just going to give you my blanket thought of the movie and then tell you if you should see it or not, or if it's worth it. Okay, so Nope is the third movie directed by Jordan Peele and is starring Daniel Kaluuya and Keke Palmer. They play siblings who own a horse farm, and the horses start acting weird, funny, and some of them even go missing, and then they're just trying to figure out what's happening. The first thing I want to get into are Daniel Kaluuya and Keke Palmer. First, Keke Palmer, she is just amazing. I feel like she's one of Hollywood's most beloved actors, but yet one of the most underrated actresses. So it feels good to knowing that she's actually getting a lot more recognition that she deserves. I love her character in this movie because she just comes in, brings a little levity to some serious situations, but at the drop of a hat, she can change depending on what the situation calls for.
Let's go, baby! Let's go.
Second is Daniel Kaluuya. He's really mastered the stoic, very monotone voice, and he's one of those actors that he lets his facial expressions kind of dictates how he's feeling, and that's very impressive. Also, ever since Get Out, I don't really recall any movie that he's been in that's been bad, so kudos to him. So at the beginning of this video, I said that this movie was more suspense than horror, and that's because as the audience, we're in it with the characters. We don't know what's going on as much as they do. It's not like we see something off in the distance that they don't see, so we're just yelling at them to get out or run or something, but it's like a big game of Clue that we're playing with them, and I feel like that's a very effective way that Jordan Peele does his movies that I really like. Another thing that I think Jordan Peele does very well at is subtlety. When I say subtlety, what he does, especially in his movies, he doesn't blatantly throw things in your face, but he actually treats his audience as intelligent human beings, and he kind of lets everything flow, and he wants us to put it together along with the characters in the movie. But that could work to the movie's disadvantage. For example, there's something that took up around a quarter of the movie that was so subtle in the meaning for the wider, broader version of the film that it literally took me the drive home to actually get it, for it to actually click. This movie was actually very funny too, but not, you know, laugh out loud funny, but there was some subtle like jokes in there that Jordan Peele just sprinkled in for the culture that a lot of our theater didn't get, but me and my wife, we got it, and we looked at each other and we had a good time laughing at it. I would do everything in my power to basically go into this movie blind. Now wait, I'm not saying turn off my video. Hey, don't be that guy. Don't turn off my video. But what I am saying is that Hollywood does this thing where the closer the movie is, or when the movie's in theaters, they start releasing more trailers, more TV spots about the movie, and little by little, it keeps giving more and more away. I feel like this movie really benefits you going in there knowing the tiniest amount of the movie as possible, and that can really help your experience. If you're a horror, suspense, thriller fan, this is the movie for you, and you're gonna have a good time. All right, thank you everybody for coming. Please remember to like and subscribe. There is a little red button right down there. Please subscribe to help out the channel, and I will see you soon. Bye. Also, there will be another movie debate that you are not gonna want to miss next week. It is our Marvel MCU movie debate, and you are not going to want to miss it. Trust me. Till next time.